As you may well know, I am in the process of updating my entire setup, and a new setup like that calls for some ergonomic talk. And you know, microphones have come a long way, haven't they? I like my AT2020 here. It's gotten me through a lot, but it's been years. There's gotta be some other ones out there that can maybe push the boundary, couldn't they? And that leads us to today. And it leads us to FiFine Technologies. I got something here. And I think it's time to break it down. This isn't an unboxing video, but I'll tell you what, plain and frickin' simple packaging there. And yes, this is as small as it's gonna get. So, Beard, what is it? Well, I'll tell ya, you dope. Of course, that's what this video is for. It is a FiFine K052 desktop gooseneck, but not just one, double gooseneck microphone. And you know what? It is actually plug and play. Right there, USB. So, is it good? Well, before we actually plug and play this thing, if you want to talk ergonomics, holy crap. I mean, if it is good, can you get better than that? A double gooseneck, it is tiny. This thing weighs 1.05 pounds. So, wow. It is a cardioid microphone. So, hopefully it's kind of pretty good at, providing some isolation and noise. I mean, that's what a cardioid microphone's supposed to do. So if this can do it, well, more power to it. I mean, it's impressive just in that. In writing, this thing could be interesting, everyone. This thing could be interesting. Does FiFine have other pieces of technology that might be a little well suited to those who like to do YouTube and Twitch and live streaming and things of that nature? Yes. Will we discuss that maybe later? Absolutely. But I think it is time, everybody. I think it is time to just give this guy a whirl. All right, everybody. A lot has changed in just a second. New headphones, new angle, and yes, the new microphone. That's it. It's right there. And you know what? I'm not using my AT2020 right now. What you're hearing is coming out of this guy. I did a little test before I started filming this other segment right here. I am honestly impressed. I am impressed with this thing because I could not notice the difference. Who knows if it's going to come across in editing? But I'll tell you what. I barely have this thing turned up. Barely. Look. I'm not going to talk so much because I'm going to be very loud, but I'm going to give you a shot of this. Look at how little I have moved this volume dial here. Look. That's pretty nuts. I have barely touched that thing. And yes, what is that green LED light, you might be asking? Well, guess what? You hear me now? You hear me now? It is a very quick mute button. Which is obviously pretty darn tremendous for us YouTubers and Twitch streamers, mostly Twitch streamers, when maybe we have to have a little bit of an intervention which is ever coming in to, ruin the freaking stream. But it happens, dude. I have to admit, and full disclosure, complete honesty here, I did not think this thing was gonna hold up at all. I really didn't. I thought it was going to be flimsy. I thought it was going to be small. And yes, it is small, but no, it is not flimsy. Again, a double adjustable gooseneck. To your pleasure. The base, solid. It fits. It is so ergonomic. It is so slim, so small. It has a very, very intuitive, very responsive mute button. It is a cardioid microphone. So I really do think it's working quite well with the eliminating the background noise right now. I mean, I have things running intentionally to see in editing if it actually does do what it's supposed to do. I gotta say, if your budget is tight, take a look at all the things here on Amazon. If your budget is tight, this thing this thing ain't bad. This thing is not bad. I can say definitively right now that this K052 microphone from FiFine Technologies is an impressive piece of work. All right, folks, here I am back on my AT2020 Audio-Technica. Notice a difference? Maybe. Maybe you notice a difference. Again, I won't necessarily be able to notice the difference for sure until I do the editing, but with my quick little test, I really couldn't tell. So you either have an Audio-Technica like this, big, doable, yes, but, you know, you're going to have an arm bar, and it's going to have a wire going to a mix amp and things like that, or you go this. Yeah, I can see this working for some people. FiFine, good work. Once more with the feeling, I say. It is a cardioid, very ergonomic, double gooseneck USB plug and play, which is about an over 2 meter USB cable, by the way, well able to reach the back of your computer. Any computer, for that matter. It sits, well, again, it's 1.05 pounds. I mean, crazy. It's very, very portable, as you can imagine. It sounds great. Again, though, be careful of your gains and everything, because this guy can get out of hand in volume very quickly. Very, very quickly. Do not turn this guy all the way up unless you're talking like this. But even still, if you're talking like this, I think your microphone is probably going to pick it up, because this thing can frickin' do that. Very easy mute button for all of you Twitch streamers out there that are going to be wanting some of that. And, you know, it's durable for how small it is. It does not feel cheap, even though, admittedly, it comes with a very cheap price tag, less than $30. So if you are just starting out, or heck, if you're not just starting out, and you have a tight budget, you either need a replacement mic for a little while, or you just need a mic to start with, this guy, the K052 FiFine Technologies microphone, might be the microphone for you. Color me impressed. I gotta say, I was not anticipating much at all, and I will be completely honest about that. I was not expecting anything, and it kind of met expectations and blew them out of the water for as cheap as it is, for as small as it is, and how kind of not well known it is. I mean, there's not a lot of reviews on Amazon, but this guy is kind of all for it, man. I am kind of all for it. Well done. Round of applause to the people at FiFine Technologies. Really making a quality microphone that maybe a lot of people should start using. But as for me, folks, I'm going to keep messing with this guy, and who knows, you might actually see me using this more once the new setup is done, hopefully by this time next week. But that's besides the point. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys pick you up one. I'll have the link in the description for you if you want to check it out yourself. I, once again, can kind of endorse this, man. Give me a couple more days, and then I'll fully endorse it. But again, well done, FiFine. Thank you for actually producing quality content. I'm done, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.